It's Friday, September 19th, when we are filming this, and we have seen interest rates hovering around just over 6 for the past couple of days. We'll keep an eye on the Fed and update you again next week because we're expecting a few rate cuts this fourth quarter on, but we will wait and see what they say. But this is good news because with buy downs and some incentives that certain people are running, want more info, let me know, you can see a rate that starts with the number 5. So that is good news. All right, next up, Hyundai's Georgia investment now includes billions more money and thousands of more jobs. So let's talk about the real estate market. The real estate market is seasonal and cyclical. What does that mean? Well, we see seasonality. Springtime, really see that housing market boom. Then we see summer, it stays strong. You see it slow down a little bit in fall when kids are going back to school, and for sure over the holidays. Does this mean at any point there's zero closings happening? No, but there is seasonality. And what we also know is there are cycles. Based off the number of home sales, we are in a real estate recession and have been. Here is the beautiful chart, and I know that people don't like to see that. Now, does a recession always mean that we see home prices and values plummet? No, it means the amount of homes being sold has pulled back. But again, it is cyclical. So what happens in cycles? Well, every single cycle has a recovery. Every recession has an end and a recovery. And we were talking about this yesterday in a mastermind, is what is the typical trend in years of that cycle? It's 8 and 3. So 8 years good of uptick and peak, and then 3 of the down. Now, we are about 2/3 through the 3. So that's the good news. This is what opportunity looks like though, and we only have about 7 more months to take advantage of the recession that we are currently in. And opportunity is not at the high points. Opportunity is always at the low points. That's when real wealth and money is made. So let's jump straight into the Metro Atlanta market and let's look at new homes on the market. 967 in the past week. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Median list price hopped up a little bit here to 480. Back on market, 164. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with a median list price on those of 422.5. Price drops 1,037. That definitely ticked up in the last 7 days. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, median price point on those, $465. And get this, out of those 1,037, only 14 went under contract, meaning less than 1% of homes with price drops went pending. So they're still chasing that market. Expired and withdrawns, expired 175, withdrawns 242, and average days on market with those was between 70 and 80, so dipped their toe in the water and it did not work. Active under contract, only 305. That is a slowdown for sure in the past seven days. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Median list price on those, $445,000. Then if you go to pending home sales, 537, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Median list price on those that have been under contract a little bit longer, $425,000. So we can see the pendings are priced a little bit lower than the actives, the most recent under contracts, meaning that the value or the location or the condition of that home was worth the extra money to those buyers, and we're seeing a little bit more of those. All right, closed. This was an uptick. 791 homes were closed in the past 5 days. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Median list price on those, $428,900. Drum roll. Sales price median was $419,900, which makes it 97.91% sales price to list price average, which if you are looking at buying is amazing. And you're like, but what if I'm looking at selling? Well, the market is always even. So if you sell high, you're going to buy high. If you sell lower, you're going to have more opportunity to negotiate on the buy side. So days on market median, only 28 for those homes that sold. So we're still seeing median days on market of under 30 days for homes going to closing. All right, if you're an agent, you want more understanding on how to implement this in your business, DM me on any of these accounts that you're watching this on. Or if you are a homeowner and you are wanting to learn more about building wealth through real estate investments over the next 7 months, especially because opportunity does not last forever, also DM me, reach out. I look forward to talking to everybody. And here is our podcast. New episodes are dropping soon.